Hello, crafty friends. It's Jackie Ballhays from Clumpin' Stampers. Today, we're going to do just a quick video because I want to show you the Pop-Up Petals Bundle. We've got the stamp set and the dies, and primarily, I want to show you what the heck these pieces are, and these two right here. Because when I first got this, I wasn't sure, but I want to show you how to make a pop-up card with it. So let's just go ahead and start by taking a peek. Kept the card super simple. Thanks for being here, but look at how fun that is. When you open it, you get that nice little pop-up in the center, and it's so easy to do. So that's what I want to share in this video with you. So we have two different sizes of the pop-ups. For this card, we're going to use the larger one. And this piece is 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. You'll see how it's a little bit smaller on the inside there. Now we're going to take this, and can you see the little notches, little triangles on the end? You're going to place this on here with those little notches right on your score line. I've got the bumpy up because I'm going to fold in this way, okay? So it's going to go right on the score line, and then I'm going to go run that through the cut and emboss machine, and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to share a real simple version of this card with you, but I think once you understand the mechanics of it, you can go crazy, as wild as you want with it. So you can see what it did is it put in 3 score lines plus cut the top and the bottom. So now all I need to do is fold this, and when I do that, I want this little piece to come to the inside. You got to just kind of play with it a little bit to get on those score lines and close it up. And once you get it closed, you'll see, there we go. There's our pop-up. Now, especially on this, I use my bone folder and get some really, really good creases in there. I do that side and I do that side, especially in the middle. Okay, so there we go. There's our pop-up. That's all that's to it. Now, you could make it a double pop-up. This is a smaller one. You can do that. So I'm sure the ideas are endless, but I just want to show how to work it. Okay, we got that much. Now, I thought this was kind of boring, so we're going to go ahead and decorate it a little bit. I just cut some 1x1 squares of some of that wood grain designer series paper, and those fit perfectly on the little panels there. So go like so. And then there is the strange piece that I really didn't know what it was. And what this is it creates these little flaps, just helping to give your box more dimension. So you'll see it has a score line when it cuts out. And once again, I'm going to use my bone folder really, really good on those because I want to make sure they fold really good. And I'm going to just open it up, and I'm going to stick a little bit of adhesive. Don't do much because this will goosh on just one side, okay? And then all you need to do is stick it in there, and it will line right up, and just kind of tuck it on there. Now, you could glue the front down as well, but I liked it kind of flapping up. It's like a box flap. And I think it just, again, gives it a little bit more dimension. So put a little bit of adhesive there, and we'll do the other side. Now, obviously, these could be optional. You wouldn't have to put these flaps on there. Okay, so again, we're just going to close that up, make sure everything is good. Okay, then to add your flowers to the box, you're going to just adhere them to the back. Now, it's a little awkward because, you know, the box is square there. So you really want, if you're going to use this one, you're going to put one over there and then one over on this side because you've got to stick them on there. I thought I wanted to make this one a little bit shorter and one a little bit longer. So we're going to put adhesive on those 2 leaves and stick it underneath there, and we'll put that one right there. Okay, and you're just going to make sure everything still folds nice and tidy. And then for this one, let's make this one go a little bit higher. So I'm going to put that adhesive right at the bottom. And again, stick it in here. We're going to come over to the other side, stick it on there, okay, and then close it up. Okay, so there we go. Now, for the beauty of TV here, or YouTube, what we're going to do is, I'm not going to finish the whole card. I want to show you how to stick this all together, and then we'll bring that finished one back in because it's so simple. Okay, here's our regular card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and this is just going to go in the inside. So what you want to do is place it in there, put adhesive on one side. Okay, I'm doing the front here. Okay. When you do this, I mean, don't put too much of that gooshes, obviously, but you want to make sure you get close to all the edges. And then you're going to just kind of tuck it right in there at that fold line. You want it in as far as you can, kind of center, top, bottom, and then close it up and just give it a good press. So it should be stuck there. And then we go ahead, we're going to flip it around and we'll do the same thing. Put some adhesive on here and close it up. And voila, we've got our pop-up. Now, I know this set has the flowers, and I want to just show you real quick how to stamp these flowers because it is a three-step. You know, you've got your outline, and then you have 2 to color it in. So to make my flowers, I just stamped it in black. And then we have Melon Mambo. So this one, it took me a little spinning around to get it the right way. And then we'll go ahead and stamp the leaves. Look how easy that is to color our flowers. So let's bring our finished one back in here and take a peek at it. So on the front, I just added a vase, a couple of pieces. Now I will have pictures of these over in a blog post, and I'll give you the list of all the measurements I used and everything. And like I said, I made this as a very simple card. There you go. Pop it up. I put 3 flowers in there. I kind of like the 2 better. I think this looks a little bit too crowded. I don't know. What do you think? But that's how you make pop-up cards with the pop-up petals. Now, I have all these ideas in my head. Just think, you could put some butterflies in here. You could put happy birthday balloons. It's this whole pop-up mechanism that, you know, I've done this before, measuring, cutting, scoring, and it was a pain to do. So this makes pop-up cards super easy. Now let me just share 2 other ones with you. Now these I did not use the pop-up. I was just playing with the stamp set. Now remember, Pop-Up Petals is part of our online exclusive release. So if you go to my website, I'll link you to a PDF that shows you all the recent products. Otherwise, you can check it all out on the Stampin' Up website. But again, I was just playing with some of the different flowers and putting together some simple cards using my templates, because that's what I do. I use my templates all the time. So there you go. Some plain, well, I don't want to say plain, I think they're kind of cute. Cards using pop-up petals, not as a pop-up. And then hopefully now you understand how to make those fun little pop-ups. So thanks for watching, friends. I hope you like this video. And if you were wondering how to make pop-up cards with pop-up petals, now you know how. Thanks for watching. We'll be stamping again real soon. Have a stamp happy day.